It looks like we have a match.
Okay.
Like I said, it's going to be between MB, Mind Broken, Disafter, and GG Takoyaki.
Yep, so these two guys, I've seen Disafter play before, thanks to GR Smash. Shout out to GR Smash. I also see someone behind me. I'm not too sure, but I don't think he's that good. It's not like he won a tournament.
Yeah,
I
don't know. I don't know if that's the winner of LTC 3. I can't.
I'm pretty sure he loses to Falco and Peaches all the time.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you're right.
Yeah, it's pretty bad. Anyway, Disafter Takoyaki looks like.
Takoyaki's going to pick Yoshi. He was actually asking me about this earlier because he was talking about how he has to play Disafter. And I was like, oh, you should totally just pick like Yoshi because it's kind of a jank character and it'll encourage Disafter to pick also a jank character. So maybe he might take a game.
Okay. Takoyaki's Yoshi, huh?
Yeah. He was actually Yoshi main. He switched to Marth recently, but he still has a Poppy Yoshi as a result because it was a relatively recent switch.
Yeah, that was a really awesome edge cancel double downer from Falco right there. So luckily, I've been training a lot with Vector Man, who's probably, arguably, the second best Yoshi in the world next to Amsa.
Oh.
And he plays the exact same color as you see Takoyaki here. And Yoshi's got a bunch of cool little tricks and stuff that he can do. And honestly, I think that if you utilize all those tools correctly, he's easily mid-tier, possibly higher.
Really? What kind of tools do you think would be good for this matchup in particular? I know that his super armor's double jump results in Falco shine spiking him, similar to how Fox shine spikes everybody else in the cast.
Yeah, so exactly, yeah. So that's one thing that Falco has against Yoshi. The one thing Yoshi has against Falco is it's much easier to get parries off of Falco, simply because like all of Falco's moves, whenever he approaches and everything, it's they're usually just single hit moves. You know, he doesn't have like a Fox down air or anything like that. It's just a single hit, and you see it coming from quite a bit away because of Falco's dash. So using that, you can get a parry and counterattack with generally double jump neutral air to knock him down and get your tech chase. But it looks to me like Disafter's got a pretty good handle in this matchup, and he's doing really well.
He does
until he SDs. But you know, he's got 3 stocks to work with. Every Falco does that every now and then. Even the best players in the world, you know. You see Mango, as you saw at Evo. Unfortunately, we were all sad to see that. But it happens, you know, and that's why it's a good idea to be ahead.
Are you seeing what's happening here?
Ganon.
Oh, he's saying Yoshi.
Okay.
No, wait, I think, okay, no, he's going to switch to Marth. No, he's saying Yoshi.
Okay.
Back to Yoshi's story. Well, I guess this makes sense because Yoshi, I've always, like, it feels like Yoshi's story is generally a favorite for Yoshi mains because of the platforms and just the movement you can accomplish with Yoshi's, like, crazy double jump cancel waveland stuff.
Yeah. It's also pretty easy just to close space on your opponent, and just having 3 platforms alone is pretty good for his wavelengths and stuff. Oh, wow. I actually thought Ganon would make it back.
Yeah, me too. It looks like what he tried to do was...
that was great.
Randall. He still probably would have made it back even if Randall wasn't there, but it was just kind of funny to see. But what Disafter was probably expecting was for Takoyaki to try to get up on stage and punish a stage landing, because the drift back you saw from Ganondorf is a common thing among Ganondorf and Captain Falcon, because their aerial drift is sort of like their only real mix-up in their recovery.
Right.
So you saw Randy. You saw him try to fade back and bait him to basically get up, and so he could grab ledge, and it resulted in him dying because he didn't fall for it.
Yeah, it's actually it's generally a pretty good thing to do, because even though the little poor Yoshi lost his double jump. Even though like the aerial dash dances, if you will, when Ganon up Bs is very subtle and you barely see it, it's enough to cause a reaction from your opponent, which can make them miss the punish on your recovery.
Exactly.
But that time, Mr. Takoyaki was prepared for it, but he wasn't prepared for that one. He tried to go for that ledge hop neutral B. It's pretty difficult to time. Unfortunately, didn't get it. But
can you recover from that?
You can actually. Like if you do ledge hop neutral B with Yoshi, and if you're high enough, you can do your egg lay, and then grab the ledge one more time. It seemed like he was only a few frames off of doing it. He was pretty close, but just a tiny bit off. And that's the hard part about playing Yoshi. He dies so easily if you miss any little inputs, you know?
Yeah.
His double jump is very fragile in the sense that if you get hit out of it, then you're dead. Like, you don't have an up B or any third jump like any other character in the game has.